You not a hustler, you keep getting in front of, you just can't flip it. You ain't really got a UP Diddy, you be remixing. Oh, where we just got a new Glock? That's a free biscuit. Petty Tupac know what's up, we know on the mill tick.
What up, though? You already know how I go. Make sure you smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment, as long as you comment. You dig. Peace and blessings be upon everybody. Islam to the Moabites. I see Salat to the Conrads on the Eastern West saying, Masalam, Salam Alaikum to the black men in the nation of Islam. Palms up, Almighty, to the Lords. Assalamu Alaikum, Abdul Rahman to the Akis. You did the Akis. Mazal to the Jews, 410 to the G's. And I know you somewhere saying 412 back, man. Never too much love. You did what I'm talking. Peace and blessings. Oh, Salam Ajaway penny to the Stones when I met it, man. Let's not forget about the Stones, man. Let's get into this real quick, man. I want to apologize to NaZiyah Harris' father for saying he looked suspicious because he was in his interview talking in past tense like he knew she was deceased. And I thought that we was holding out for hope still. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought we was on. But obviously it's a recovery effort. Like I said, you fighting with, you fighting with trying to stay positive and negative. And that's the thing about civilians taking things in their hands. We be so mad about this happening in our community. Even the gang members, shout out to 55, shout out to 80 Deuce. Like the gang members are talking to the police commissioner, Miss Smith, you know what I'm saying? And actively involved. Rappers are involved. 7 Mile Radio is definitely involved. I didn't know that until I spoke to the commissioner, you know what I'm saying? But when we get into these things, man, it's only so much she could tell us and other people. The rest of it is just insinuation, people taking things into their own hand. And when that happens, when civilians start doing that, is that we mad that this happened in our community. It's mad our children coming up missing. We want to put belt on somebody, you feel me? We want justice, period. The little kids should not be coming up missing. And, yesterday I canvassed and I heard some stories and some things that it has been confirmed by the police commissioner. I won't say what or put her name in anything, but it's nothing that she shouldn't have told us or couldn't tell us or that the community couldn't tell us or anything like that. But it's just like, what are the police doing about it? So we get kind of mad, man. We get kind of angry. We felt like evidence was looked over, but it wasn't. Just a lot of things. And people and their emotions and their feelings, and I can't knock them. I am too. That's why I'm here apologizing, saying my bad. I didn't know he was cleared as a suspect. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he was, accounted for during the disappearance. You know what I'm saying? But from what I hear, the grandmother in that household looking more and more suspicious by the day. A known pedophile resides within that residence. A known pedophile. It's on Facebook too. Ain't nothing I'm telling you that it's a secret. But there's a lot of adopted kids there. It's a lot of sickos out here, and their grandmother running that old scheme. You adopt all the kids and you get a check for them and you stay living. And a lot of people do anything to protect that. I remember them welfare days growing up around my grandmother, and she would protect that by any means, you know what I'm saying? Even though nothing like that was going on, but still that's your livelihood. And then when you just a old, sick, miserable weirdo, like I had a grandmother, this is a weirdo, she wanted our uncle to take a natural life sentence, or 30-year sentence. Yeah, tell him to plead out when he clearly could have beat the case. And if he wasn't juvenile, he'd probably be in prison to this day. Probably wouldn't know him. But at the end of the day, it's just a lot of sick stuff going on here. It's weird. It's nasty. And people want blood. People bitter about it. I ain't gonna cap to you. People bitter about it. People want to take things into their own hands. And, this is what you got to deal with. But I'm glad, some gang members came together, like street guys, real legit street guys, real legit rappers coming out the woodworks. Not your big names, not your huge names at this moment, but the ones that's up and coming. And I gotta respect that. 7 Mile Radio, I gotta respect what he do. He full CNN mode, Fox 2, what's that? To Catch a Predator mode. He interviewing people, clearing people's name, putting speculation to bed. So shout out to him. But like I said, I apologize to her father. We want justice just as much as you, brother. I was thinking yesterday, like, damn, I wish this never would have came across my table because I'm so emotionally invested in it. Like, I'm down there out here getting sick, walking around woods, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't waiting on nobody. You don't show up on time, I'm doing me, you know what I'm saying? And the train don't stop. We'll be out there again this weekend, covering more ground. We just want some type of closure. That's it. Just want some type of closure. Peace and blessings be upon y'all, man.